Did you get some new gloves?
No, these are already bloodstained from punching trees.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, did you get new gloves? You just set me up to show off your new
Funny you
gloves.
should ask. Check these things out.
Joke.
Popping wheelies. So what's up today? What are we up to?
So today I was hoping that we can work on the rooster booster on Semper.
The booster.
Because I'm comfortable hitting it straight now.
Okay.
And what I've realized, and I think a lot of people are going to relate to this, you can do stuff on smaller tabletops and then you go somewhere else and you get in the air and you're frozen again.
Oh, gotcha.
Maybe it may be a ways back in your past that you ever dealt with this, but for me, as soon as I go to something bigger.
So that is interesting because as you said that, I kind of had that thought of like, oh, well, but it's so much easier to move on a big jump because there's more time, right? But
yes.
Psychologically speaking, it's more difficult.
Yeah, because I'm so comfortable on Luna line, and then I come here and I just don't move anymore.
So a little bit of movement in the air today off the rooster booster, which is a big jump, and it's an intimidating jump because when you come at it, it looks super, super steep, and all you can see is space behind it because it drops down a huge hill. Yeah. Stoked that you're hitting it and that you're going bigger. I'm looking forward to seeing what you're up to. I know you've been practicing a bit.
In order to really finish off this line, I can't just hit it straight.
Well, let's go warm up on Luna then.
Okay.
Let's do it. Looking good. You're starting to get nice style.
Thanks. Yeah, I'm feeling good on Luna, but I just can't take it to a bigger jump yet.
Well, just let it be easy. Okay, let it be easy, just like it is on Luna, because it should feel really similar. I'm going to pretend to talk because I think that looks cool. It looks really natural. What's on your mind for getting started?
I think I just want to ride it and get comfortable on it. And try and ride it well, like we always do. Just get the technique right, and then I'll try to start to move a little bit, like a bar turn.
All right, yeah, just take your time warming up. There's no pressure, and then after a few laps, just start to relax, and that's when the magic happens.
That's when the style comes. Okay.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so you look great doing the straight air here, so maybe just move into a little bit of a bar turn, and then we can start getting a bit more movement after that.
Okay.
Maybe starting with light hands, and then light hands and a little bar turn, and then just starting to bring that into a little bit more motion. And remember here that like if we're going to make a whipping motion, that we're moving kind of like from the navel here and moving around, right? So you can start by just like making your hands light, and then you can start with a little bar turn, and then you can kind of bring that around a little bit more, just kind of making some rotation here at the torso.
Okay. That has been the biggest thing for me with jumping, is just focusing on light hands. And I've noticed even with all this practice, I still have to remind myself to jump with my knees driven forward and light hands. It just helps.
It really helps a lot. Well, it puts you over your feet, because if your hands are light, you know you're balanced off your bottom bracket, you're balanced off your pedals. I like how you just skipped right through things there. So it wasn't just light hands, wasn't just a bar turn. You got a nice little whip there.
Did I?
Yeah.
It felt like a bar turn.
Well, now you're relaxed enough that your little bar turn is turning into a little bit of a whip. So
Moving the front a little.
that was really nice. So let's just keep on that theme. Don't worry about just a bar turn. Just keep playing.
We promised the people style, so.
What do you think, people?
Now we gotta give them what we promised. All right,
well, you're delivering for sure.
Cool.
Yeah, the step up looked great too. Looks like the huckleberries are coming out. Nice.
Yay!
Well, I gotta say, that was awesome. Mission accomplished. Like, that was style off big jumps, style on Semper, and that's what we set out to do. That was amazing.
Yeah, I came here yesterday to practice because I just had no concept of how long or short it would be to get there. So I just kept at it yesterday and tried to add a little bit each time. And I was starting to feel okay, but I wasn't really moving the back end yesterday. And then today it just clicked, like coming back here.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you start with a bit of relaxation in the hands, then it comes to the shoulders, and then it comes to the torso, and then all of a sudden the bike starts to come around, right? And one thing that I noticed with you when we were doing, because we got a bunch of laps in today, when I was behind you at the start, you started to just be like, all right, I'm dropping in. Like, you were just like, it was just like you were going to ride down Luna Line or something. Like, you were just super chill. And that's really when it happens, is like when we reach this point of relaxation, and you know, that's what works really well, and that it really worked well for you.
Yeah.
So
the other thing that really helped me today is I was visualizing being on Luna Line, because I've hit it hundreds of times and I'm comfortable there. And so when I'm approaching this big kind of blind jump, I would just pretend I was on Luna Line.
That's a perfect thing to do. I mean, it's a really good way to kind of like, I actually have students do the opposite of that sometimes, like where they're on a run that they're comfortable on, like Luna Line. Now visualize you're on something difficult that you haven't done yet.
Oh, interesting.
And so you kind of try to go through that process of getting through the nerves on something you are comfortable with. I mean, it only works for some people, but a lot of people have had a lot of result from that.
So that's kind of like visualizing a tabletop as a gap, maybe.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. We do a lot of that.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
Well, it works in the opposite way too.
This is the way it works best, so nice job. So one of your big goals accomplished, style in the air.
Yeah, now I just have to put it all together instead of just doing a segment at a time.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll get that going for sure.
Okay.